Pussy Factory is going to be on the show tonight.
Yes!
Let's get the show started and kill them all.
Kill them
We'll be
all!
right back. It's when the credits roll, motherfuckers. Let's do this! I can't just keep doing it!
Yeah, do it!
Yeah!
From an undisclosed bunker deep in the earth, bringing you the best in horror, paranormal, and conspiracy. We welcome you to this week's Zombie Fight Club broadcast with your host, Eddie Rotten.
They want those major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable. 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 Controllable.
Let's get these cameras turned over this way. Camera, whatever number that is. Let's put the camera over this way. God
That
damn
way.
it, the goddamn production
There
in
we
this
go.
mother. Okay.
Number 3.
Thank you all for coming. Pussy Factory, you guys have been doing stuff for a long time. I've seen your videos. Beautiful go-go dancers and a drummer. Holy shit, we're about to rock this. Okay, Pussy Factory. Let's hit it.
Yeah!
Hey guys, this one's called Keep On Smiling.
Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. I don't know how you do that and keep your balls inside your ass. That's so fucking awesome, man. And you screaming in the background kills it. It's awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming out. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Corey Trahan and some of his ghouls that he has created from Nightmare on 19th Street come out real quick, and we'll get into some really good horror paranormal conspiracy for you this week. So Corey Trahan, how are you, brother?
Good.
Dude, I know that you're super duper busy. I know that you have something going in, is it Dallas or Lubbock?
Lubbock, Texas.
It's in Lubbock, Texas.
That's right.
Now, you flew some people down to be part of tonight's show.
I did, man. They're really pumped up to come here and to be a part of the show, dude. I've been telling them about zombie life. We got a lot of people from Lubbock tuning in to you guys, and it's sort of catching on up there in West Texas.
Yes,
and so we're doing our part to spread the zombie life word.
Good.
These guys were really pumped up. As a matter of fact, only one of them is from Lubbock. The other guy is right here out of Austin, Texas.
Oh,
That's
nice.
right.
We got some homegrown motherfuckers.
He's one of my
over there.
makeup effects artists who also loves to get in character and have a little bit of fun.
A little bit of background though. We
right.
talked a little bit on the last show. How do you find yourself doing this? As a child, you grew up, you're watching horror movies.
Yeah.
How were you like a Play-Doh kid or something that you just wanted to play with stuff and you started getting into latex, or how did it work out?
Yeah, dude, it starts with a little Play-Doh, and for me it started with electronics because I'm an animatronic guy, you know. So for me it started with robotics, animatronics, and a love and a passion for horror, and then visiting local haunted houses and seeing their badass animatronics and these fucking cool things, and just being like, dude, that's what I want to do, man.
Yeah.
So went to school to become a physicist and stuff, it was always sort of in the back of my mind, like, when I get out of school, what am I going to do? I want to do something cool with what it is that I learned, and from a young age, it was all about electronics and scaring people. I mean, we had haunted houses in my neighborhood that my friends and I would get set up, and it was essentially way too fucking scary for the neighborhood to come, so we'd have to go bribe them to come through,
Really?
Yeah, you're firing fucking chainsaws up in a garage. You know how
Right.
loud that is. It's
Yeah.
fucking loud as shit. People are
Yeah.
like, I'm going in there.
How do you apply what you learned in school, being a physicist? How do you apply that to being a haunt master?
Well, there's a lot of aspects. So the haunted house, like anything else, is a business, and so, yeah, you better have some business acumen on top
Okay.
of, you know. The cool thing about that industry, though, is that alone is not enough for a successful sort of
Okay.
attraction. You really have to be an artist, and you have to be pushing that envelope with people all the time, like, because, you know, horror and scaring people is putting them in a state of discomfort that they want to be in, but sometimes you just got to, you know, give them a little bit of a
Yeah.
push, and the fact that they can leave laughing about
Yes.
that is a release for people, man.
Right.
You know, and so, but it does take, you know, you especially in that West Texas area, it does take a little bit of pushing toward that. So
Right.
you need to be the kind of person that is comfortable on riding that edge all
Yes.
the time. And so not only do you have to have that business sort of acumen to be able to run a successful business through the years, but you also have to be kind of fucked up and just
Yeah.
on that edge, you know. And so, and to be able to relate with other artists, because you really need a metric fuck ton of artists to bring this project in, because essentially that's what it is. It is a giant art project,
Right.
whether it's animatronics or whether it's makeup and effects or set design and production. It is a huge gothic art project.
Yeah.
And these artists don't have outlets, you know, they're not painting fucking flower bouquets at the mall, and they're not selling these things. These are the type of artists that have been doing their own thing
Right.
and been unappreciated for years and years and years. And then they find this place, and once they do it, they sort of gravitate to this place, like, ooh, you know, I could be appreciated here. This is where, you know, my form of self-expression, which is dark, it's fucked up, people appreciate that, and normal people come out to this place to see my art.
Right.
And in fact, more people come to my park to see that kind of fucked up art than they would a fucking pastel painting of a
Yes.
bouquet at a goddamn mall or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
What
anyway,
what sets Nightmare on 19th Street apart from some of the other haunts that you've been to growing up? Like, when you go through haunts growing up, everything is cool, right? But do you see things that give you ideas that you can do in your own haunt, or do you do something completely different?
yeah. Well, the cool thing about that Nightmare on 19th Street is Lubbock is a pretty isolated city. I mean, it is around 6 hours from any major city.
Right.
So it's hard to be influenced by anything. You do your own. You end up doing your own thing. And so, like Lynn and my other production guys, it literally is just sitting around and always thinking about what's next and what could we do and what's, you know. And it's never the sort of situation where, you know, the guys we don't make it out to a lot of different places to become inspired as much as we should, but that also doesn't breed repetitiveness.
Right.
And it really sort of promotes originality within our haunt. So,
Right.
And that truly, for us and for me as an owner, is the fun part, is thinking of what's next and like, what is the next element and how are we going to scare people in this scene and how are we going to flip this attraction into a new attraction and what are we going to do with props, with sets, you know, what kind of characters are we going to
Yeah.
make? And that's just a brainstorming. And that truly is one of the most enjoyable things, is that brainstorming session.
I know that everybody here wants to see Nightmare on 19th come to Austin. You know, so it would be amazing for Nightmare on 19th to come to Austin. What would it take to make that happen?
It's going to happen.
It's going
It's
to happen.
already in the works.
Okay. Well, that's amazing. What I want to do is kind of showcase some of your artwork and what you have
Absolutely.
created. So
Great.
can we get
Absolutely. Yeah,
some
we'll
of the
do some of
creations
these
that you
guys.
have come out? Now this is
Ghouls.
This is not just a small feat, okay? This is actually kind of impressive. So now I talked with these people individually outside, and they did not look like this at all, you know. But here they are.
It's a looky box. My mama said I'd never amount to anything. She was right.
Look
But
at
I'm
this.
on a looky box.
All I want is just want to touch you. Sorry, I'm not trying to get fresh. How do you
Touch me all you want.
how do you come up with
Meet me in the bathroom
the-
after the show. We'll have a good old
fucking
time.
dying? That's when I'm dead. What do you do to come up? Where does this come to in your mind? Do you just kind of go as it goes, or do you have an image and you draw it down on paper and then you create it? Are you really this tall?
Yes,
God
actually,
damn, you're
this.
tall.
So this guy here, his name is Steven. He's one of my makeup and effects guys, and this particular costume was actually designed by a local Austin company called Global Fear.
Wow.
And these are great guys. You might have seen one of the artists, Matt Valentine, on Face Off or something.
Oh, okay.
And so this is something recently we purchased. And what we do with this at our park is this is called a Q-line costume because normally because the detail and stuff is so worked out that it can be highly visible. And so people when they come to these parks, it's like going to the water park in the middle of summer or something.
Right.
You're waiting in line. I mean, that's what you're doing. So we do our best. It's an outdoor environment to provide a source of entertainment for the people waiting in line. And so whether it's like a Q line character that they can interact and take pictures and photo shots with or something, or we have like a giant movie theater screen where we play like B horror movies while they're waiting in line, or bands, sometimes wrestling rings.
Oh,
it's
cool!
Like, it never stops. But
very cool.
But
it looks extremely hot. It looks extremely hot, especially underneath these lights. But how long does it usually take to put on your outfits on average? Because you have a whole bunch of different.
Well, this is not an outfit for him. That's the same.
That's just how you
This
roll.
is 5 minutes. Yeah, I look like this every day.
Goddamn! I love this dude.
So these guys, I mean, with the haunted house industry, it's very different than movies in the sense that it's quick turnover.
Yeah.
Like on any given night, I'll have on a busy night 120 actors in the place, and and I have 8 or 9 makeup effects artists. So it is literally just how fast can I turn these guys out?
Amazing.
How can we streamline the process of costuming? How can we streamline the process of makeup while still delivering some sort of quality product to patrons? But still, I mean, that averages out to 15, 20, 30 makeup or effects jobs a makeup artist. So those guys are working hard out there. And so this guy here, I mean, this is his thing. From the very beginning, 10 years ago, he came out as Lucius.
Okay.
Lubbock, we call him a dust billy, not a hillbilly, but a dust billy because it's dusty up there in Lubbock.
Yeah.
All over the place.
That's right. That's right. So
it's amazing.
What's most interesting about Atlanta is when we first started, his whole family, it was like a family event. So he has children, he has 2 little girls and a boy. They came out with his wife, and they worked one of our outdoor trails. In addition to being one of my main production artists out there, it was a huge family event every year that they came out, and it was really cool. Because
it is very, very cool.
Family bonding, scaring people and whatnot. It's very nice.
It's very cool.
I recommend it for all families.
Do you see yourself doing this into your old age?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah.
What about you? How does your friends and your family perceive what you've created?
Well, yeah, they just, it's...
Do they stand aside and say,
just
well,
Corey, yeah.
Corey has always done his...
My family is pretty actually normal, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just him, dude,
Well, you guys are at home here, as you can see on the panel. If you guys split a little bit, we have a wide variety of people here. We have Cynic, our... Mortal Kombat professional over here. I don't know if you
You're
can
a
see
nerd! I am your nerd!
Brenda Dickerson, as always, spanking everybody in Austin. KaRi, the Apocalyptic Personal Trainer, is here. And then we have the beautiful Cheney couple who I've seen some really cool things online about you guys, like sharing something very special very recently. So what I wanted to do is just thank you, Corey Trahan, for coming out and showing us some of your goons and ghouls and stuff like that.
That's right.
I'm sure that we're going to see more of you guys. We're going to take a seat right now and talk a little bit about a horror paranormal conspiracy. So everybody gets a little round of applause. All right, so, man, that was a quiet-ass round of applause. God damn it. So, it's very important to me to make sure that people stay involved with Zombie Life TV, right? Because we always do something that's very different and bizarre, and that's important to us as a show. The thing that keeps Zombie Life TV alive is that we focus on horror, paranormal, and conspiracy. So what I wanted to do is do a little bit of that. We're not even half an hour in yet, and I wanted to cover horror, paranormal, conspiracy. And actually, we have, like on the podcast, all the way back since 2010, we have something called... It's a little bit different, but it's a hot seat questions. So I wanted to ask everybody on the panel what you truly believe in, and this has had me kicked off of Twitter twice. There's people that don't like some of the things that are said on a panel like this, but I want to get down and dirty with people's true thoughts and feelings. So we're gonna have a little therapy session up in this motherfucker tonight. So all the way on the end, the Cheneys. Now we've talked a little bit about what you truly believe in. horror, paranormal, conspiracy. Do you believe that aliens are here to take over the government and kill the planet?
Well, that's very specific, actually. This is extremely. I mean, you said aliens.
I'm
and you
telling
just
you,
kept going and going and going.
I'm telling you, I've got insight to a whole bunch of stuff since I've been doing the podcast forever and a day. I've had people, ex-military, active military, call and tell me things that they truly believe are actually happening. And it is very specific. So do you believe that there's a possibility that aliens have come to take over the planet?
Possibility.
It's a possibility? Give me a yes or no.
It could be aliens, yes,
It could be aliens?
but to take over the planet, that I really don't know.
Okay. Paul?
Yeah, I think it's possible.
I think anything is possible. I mean, why not? I mean, we're living, breathing flesh, right? What about you, man? Do you think that that humans are here on a mission? Do you think that humans are going to end up on another planet?
Oh, is that a different question, or is
That's
that
a-
like related to
It is related, and I'm sorry, I'm so smart that I move forward in several different directions.
Oh, are humans here on a mission? Okay, I think that's a possibility, sure.
Yeah, do we have a mission to get off the planet?
I don't think it's like you or I's mission in particularly, but in general, there may be something ingrained, and there may be a time in the future where we have to,
Why would we have to?
because we fuck up the planet.
Okay.
Yeah. And we have to go checking out for resources and shit, man.
Do you
I
think
do believe that. It's a possibility.
KaRi the apocalyptic personal trainer? I'm putting everybody on the spot, and somebody's texting me, so I'm trying to turn my phone off. Okay.
Make it a good question.
KaRi the apocalyptic personal trainer. Do you believe that zombies are here by the government to create population control to get rid of us?
No.
At all? Yeah, not even a little bit?
Zombies are here?
Yes.
No.
You don't believe in zombies at all?
Something like that, I guess, could happen, but not right now, no.
So you don't believe that there's any zombies on the planet Earth?
No, sorry.
Damn it. I'm like striking out here because I believe in all this bullshit.
Well, nobody said they didn't believe.
I mean,
we were just kind of,
yeah.
sure. It's possible.
I personally have a testimony and faith that there is zombies.
Anything's possible, but I
You
doubt
know,
it.
I
just
think
like
that
to watch you cry, Ed, that's all.
I don't mind crying. It helps me adapt.
But you have to define
someone get
zombie.
the-
Like,
the
what do you mean by
tissues?
zombie? I guess like a diseased.
No,
you know,
like a real life zombie. I worked in Florida one time. Okay.
You saw one.
I swear to God, I saw a zombie. Okay.
Just like a movie set?
sure it
No,
wasn't
this is real.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Zombies.
This has really happened. Ask my wife. I told her all about it. So.
Sure, it's just not PCP.
No,
zombies.
God damn it. I was working in Florida. Okay. I was doing construction work.
Working.
Yeah, I was working, and before I went to the construction site, I was in my hotel room, and I saw this thing on Discovery Channel about, like Cuba, people in America, construction owners, they're going over to Cuba and hiring zombies that have been created by witch doctors
Fidel Castro.
to come over here
We need to
and
build
work.
a wall, dude.
So they said,
There you go. Solve problem solved.
okay,
Problem solved.
no, seriously. They said that to create zombies, they had like puffer fish poison. They put it underneath their eyes. They cut this stuff underneath their eyes. They put it in their face, and they die. And then they grow up. They come out of the grave, and they're workers. And so American construction owners, they go over there and hire these people and bring them back. Of course, they don't have to pay them shit because they don't know anything. You know, they just work. So
They don't know anything. How do they work?
they're just robots. They do whatever you tell them. It could get sexual.
Oh, really?
You know,
Okay.
it could get
shit.
like crazy.
The point
I
is,
know.
The point
Brenda
is
would
you
have
don't feed them. You feed them what, brains, and that's it.
I don't know what you feed them. God damn it.
Well, you didn't do all the research.
them a
then.
Well,
Republican.
okay, this is what happened.
Zombie.
It was
It was just
An
dead,
effective
and now it's alive, so it's
Yes.
a zombie.
I was coming home at the end of my first day in Florida. Okay, after watching this broadcast on Discovery, I get inside the elevator, right, and it goes halfway down. The door opens. This gigantic dude walks in, a knuckle-dragging Neanderthal, gets into the elevator. He's stuck like a dead body. I shit you not. I'm not even playing.
Well, that
for
happens
real.
if you
You
don't
were not
take a
raped
bath,
by a
yeah.
zombie.
I was not raped by a zombie.
Okay, I didn't know where it was going.
Not
I just,
completely.
okay.
Mentally, something went
You don't
down.
stay in hotels all that often, do you?
No, but I took time and noticed this guy, and he had the little cuts under his eyes, okay?
Wow.
And we were in Florida. There's no, he could have come over here, and it was late at night, so we get to the bottom of the elevator.
Did
I'm
you
thinking,
take a photo?
no, I didn't have.
Well, then it didn't happen.
I know. That happens with UFOs and me too, man. That's a whole nother
You are
story.
the selfie master.
Yeah, I'm telling
I
you.
know.
It happens to me all the time. So we get to the bottom of the elevator, right? He says not a goddamn word. I go this way, he goes that way. I get in my truck and I'm leaving the bottom floor of this high rise, right? Inside the basement, and I'm leaving, and I turn the corner, and my headlights turn this way, and I swear to God, there's like 6 of these people standing in the corner underneath this basement of a construction site, just fucking standing there, you know, and that's a real story. So I don't know if they all had the cuts because I was too scared. I drove out, you know, and then went home, but I was scared, you know. I thought that I really saw a zombie. You don't believe in zombies?
I do.
You do? Thank you, goddammit.
Look here.
You have cuts under your eyes?
I'm just saying.
He was born in Florida.
I know. You've already got blood all over your face, too. All right, Cynic, you ready?
Bring it on.
Okay.
What do you got?
Oh, yes. Okay, go.
Do you believe that there's a frequency inside video games that changes people's minds? Do you believe that the youth of America is getting fucked up because of the video games that are coming out? Do you think that Mortal Kombat is so violent it's programming people to fucking kill each other?
I think when I beat the dog shit out of one of my opponents, then yes, it forces them to become ragey and pissy. And
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you ever like squared up with somebody to fight them and then actually lose yourself and pull a Mortal Kombat move? Like, get over here!
I've never murdered anybody.
Fatality.
That's right.
I wouldn't mind having the strength and the dexterity
Yes.
to, you know, move my fingers through someone's rib cage and pull a heart out. I am not that I'm not that good.
It's like when the Subway guy fucks up your sandwich. It's like
Yeah,
fatality.
yeah.
The Subway
Die,
guy,
motherfucker.
That's on a whole nother level of
I
fucked
want to
up.
eat.
Yes.
Subway?
No, I don't want Subway.
We don't eat
Eat
Subway
fresh.
anymore.
Eat fresh. Jerry
Okay,
does.
I got the hot seat questions out of the way, and that is an important part of what I live for because I
You
do.
can ask them. I want to hear what they have to say.
I know. I'm gonna let you ask. them.
Pussy Factory.
Now I don't know if you guys can hear these people, so it might be a yes or no, like a nodding or something like that, because somehow there's not enough mics inside this goddamn studio. But
Nods are
I
good. Camera
appreciate
three's
everything.
got it covered.
Gavin, I love you. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Gavin. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And I'm just talking shit. Please don't take me off the air. Okay. I'm going to ask a question. Anybody from here can ask a question. And then the cameras, intuitively and creatively, please turn to the band whenever they answer, okay? It takes some creativity, but you can do it. I've got somebody pointing for some reason. What's happening? Out
Thank you, Alex.
Okay, you got one. Okay, thank you, Alice. Alice to the rescue every goddamn time. Thank you, Alice. Okay, the band, collectively, do you believe that Cain from the Bible is actually Bigfoot because he never dies? He's tall as a horse. He's been cursed to live forever, shunned from humanity. Is he Bigfoot?
You're pretty tall.
I sense uncertainty.
Yes? Okay. They said that they're divided. Okay. Band, Pussy Factory. I want to know. I'm going to get closer for this one. I'm going to get close and intimate on this. I'm sorry. I want to know what happened on the day that you decided to name your band Pussy Factory. What was going on at home? What kind of life do you have to where you wake up and you're like, I'm going to have a band named Pussy Factory? Which is epic, by the way. I'm not dogging you. I'm just saying.
We were highly influenced by the one behind you.
Okay, your questions are done. I'm going to talk to the drummer. Okay, highly influenced.
Words that have never been said.
Highly
We're
influenced by the
making
person
history
behind the
on
drum
Zombie
set,
Life
which is
TV.
my favorite because
That's right.
I'm a
Talk to the bass
percussionist.
player.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to get on this side because my microphone is weird.
Cool.
Pussy Factory?
Well, actually, that started when it was just Paul and I. Paul's our singer, by the way.
I just came from Paul. He sent me back here.
And also that's Nathan and
Nathan.
Constantine and KaRi and Crystal.
KaRi, Crystal,
And I'm Bridget.
Bridget.
But anyway, just Paul and I, we're fiddling around with a couple songs, and he turned to me and he's like, "So what should we call the band?" And this was pretty much my exact reaction. Pussy Factory.
And that's all there was to it.
Well, we had to Google and make sure it wasn't a band name.
How does your family and friends think about that after
That's
you
a
decided
couple
you came out as
came up with
Pussy
that?
Factory? How did your environment react to that?
Well, my grandma prefers not to see
Oh,
the band name.
really?
I think Paul's is cool with it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your grandma's cool with it?
My grandma's totally cool with it.
And my dad does all our recordings.
Oh, really? So keep it all in the family.
Cool grandma.
Pussy Factory is a very unique.
Can I borrow your grandma?
Yeah, no. It's a very unique band.
Yeah, I'd like a
Can we
date
hear
with
another
her.
song?
I know. I would love for you guys to play another song. Would you do another for us?
Right now?
Yeah, right now would be
Right
amazing.
now.
Right now, I know we're only half an hour
But you
in,
need,
but you're
you need cool go-go dancers too. Like
Oh,
you got the
yeah.
beautiful, but you need some cool go-go dancers.
Yeah, I was gonna see if KaRi would loan me her outfit sometime.
Yes.
I love that.
I know.
okay.
Awesome.
All right, this next one we're gonna do for you is called Down. And we got a
Down.
video for this one on the YouTube and shit.
Down.
Tube of views.
He said YouTube and shit.
That's MTV. The shit's
I know.
MTV.
Oh shit, my paper's gone. You know what? Inside that song, I heard the essence of like Primus, Mr. Bungle,
Satan.
I heard a little bit of Satan there.
Yeah.
Tell me what influences the music of Pussy Factory.
Oh, everything.
Everything influences a little Neil Diamond, a little Michael Bolton.
I'm a big Tool fan.
Okay.
Ford fan. Dresden Dolls.
Yes.
Constantine's a giant Queen fan.
Yes.
Deep Purple.
Ooh, Deep Purple.
Nathan, Metallica, shit, everything. Bridget
Primus.
back there idolizes the John Bonham.
Oh yeah, a little Neil Peart. I heard a little Neil Peart back there. That was killing it. And the go-go dancers, what came across to where you said, you know what, we need some fucking go-go dancers?
Oh,
Yes.
That was just
Which is kind of like one of the coolest things of a band these days. You
Yeah,
gotta
it
have
was,
some good-ass go-go dancers.
It was a dream of mine, actually, to have a band with. We want to collaborate with as many artists as we can. And,
Right.
Ember back here, she breathes fire.
Breathes fire?
Flaming Koi.
Oh my God.
KaRi is the queen of grinders here.
Oh,
she will shoot sparks all over the stage in rhythm.
Okay, so I've already talked to Gavin Stone. He's already talked to the owners. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to throw flames in here or to have crotch grinding, but I'm working on it. You know, it's a work in progress. So what we want to do around South by Southwest, we're going to have a party. I'm not going to tell you guys where it's at, but everybody in South by Southwest, and this is Red Rum's idea because he's fucking amazing, but he's not here tonight. Red Rum! We love you, brother. We love you because you have the best ideas and you pull in the best talent, like a motherfucker. So, but we wanted you guys to come back for South by Southwest. If you have time, you're probably doing something huge. But Zombie Life would love to have you come back and grind yourself and spit some fire and slap some bass and play some real hurt and just kill it on the guitar and scream it. It's fucking amazing, dude. You guys, you guys are amazing. Once again, let's now we have somebody else in the audience right now. Captain Burton's Fun Time Sideshow is here. Now, because of the budget and god damn it, I have to. There's no real camera people in here, is there? God damn it!
You just gotta stand in the right spot, Ed.
I know.
Figure it out.
On, isn't it?
I'm a mobile motherfucker.
You're too wily.
Come to me. Now, Captain Burton's Fun Time Sideshow. I love the hair. I love how it's straight.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. If you put straightener in your hair, that would be awesome. Have you ever done that? Have you ever put a flattening iron on
Will
your
you flat
on your
iron
beard?
for next week?
Yes.
Flat iron? Yes, it'll be a couple hours.
Live on the show.
Yes.
Like Snoop Dogg.
Now,
Something.
we've had you on several times, right?
Yes.
And it's like a weekly thing, and it's almost mandatory that you're here because our fans demand it. But I never really get into who you are and why you do this. There's a little bit of a twist of your mind to make you want to pick somebody up with your beard or jump on glass that you've done. You've drilled a hole into your face with a drill on show, and you've hammered a nail into your face on this TV show. You're coming close to breaking a record on Zombie Life TV. I want to know what pushes Captain Burton.
I'm an alien trying to control the government.
Thank you.
That's perfect answer.
We finally have some honesty in this motherfucker. Thank you.
Interesting angle.
Okay.
No, I want to have a show. I want to perform for people. I want it to be something that no one else has seen. Like, no one's doing beard lifting. Well, I mean, there's a couple people doing beard lifting, but
they suck.
They suck compared to you.
Not on our show, they're not.
Yeah.
That's
But
right.
yeah, I want it to be like a lot of circus stuff that no one's seen before. I want people to come to one of our shows, which we're having one the 22nd.
Okay. And now, to keep inside the guidelines of public access TV, I can't literally say that you can go buy tickets, but I can say where you can go buy tickets, which is
at the door at the Elysium.
okay. So go to the Elysium, and that's where I can't say that you can buy tickets there, but that's where you're supposed to go to buy tickets. So it's staying inside the verbiage, inside the contract that I just found out that we have tonight. That's where you go.
Okay.
Yes. So website. Do you have a website?
We have a
A
Facebook
personal
page.
nude website.
We have a Facebook page.
Yes,
A Facebook page. Thank you.
Just look up Captain Burton's Fun Time Sideshow Circus on Facebook.
Captain Burton's Fun Time Sideshow.
You have to say,
We're-
say it quickly.
Captain Burton's Fun.
Captain Burton's Fun Time Sideshow
Captain
Circus.
Burton's Fun
blah,
Time
blah, blah,
Sideshow
blah.
Circus. Okay, and
They
I
do it better than
I
I
had to
Five
get
times
close to
fast.
you. I had to get close to you because we have one mic to do all of this production.
You know, Ed, maybe you should
I
sit
don't know. I'm
between
getting
them.
ripped off in here. I'm starting to get my feelings hurt. But tonight you have an enema that I see that you have prepared. What is that?
Jesus.
I'm gonna.
Just bend over and
Yeah.
drop your
I'm not
penis.
ashamed. I took
Somebody's
enemas
bending
my
over?
whole youth. It's okay.
Just bend over.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that. The balloon thing is different. Having water shot up your ass is no big deal. But the balloon is
You've never tried to smuggle drugs and.
no.
I mean that's a different show.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna swallow a balloon.
You're gonna swallow a balloon. Do you need some lube for that? I happen to have some.
I make my own.
Okay.
You have an extremely relaxed gag reflex.
I know. We weren't supposed to discuss that.
Gag reflex to have, man.
That's later.
Next show.
Okay, so I'm imagining you sitting at home watching Laverne and Shirley, and you decide, man, I want to see if I can swallow a balloon.
Yeah.
Is that
much
how it went down?
Yeah. I mean,
get it? That was my pun. It went down.
It went down.
Okay.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Nobody gets. I'm telling you, I'm too advanced for these motherfuckers.
That's as bad as one of mine.
Maybe you are an alien.
Oh,
actually.
God damn it.
You're the alien.
You haven't downloaded that program?
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Most people have it downloaded to the back of their neck. Mine is straight anally, so
Takes a while.
it takes a little while to get to the head. Okay. That was my pun. It's like nobody gets my jokes. Okay.
All right. We ready for this?
I'm ready. Wow, that's kind of. Yeah, work it.
That looks remarkably like a horse penis.
Nice girth on that thing.
I was going to say it's a little narrow, but
This is harder.
For your taste, it's a little narrow.
Do you want me to hold that?
you're going to put this whole thing down your body.
I'm not here to hold things tonight, so
I can't believe we're doing this.
penis joke.
Whole things, yes. That's what she said. High five. Very good.
Come on, Ed. You're the program.
I know.
It's just because you didn't have your hair pulled back tonight.
I do have a hair tie on me.
I thought you were talking about my locks of
I like it
loveliness.
now.
I'm
Okay.
supposed to not have
So
it
you're,
on my wrist.
you're tying a knot. You literally don't need any lubricant.
Oh, whoa.
Fuck, this is happening.
You're not putting that whole thing
Oh
down.
my
Can we
Lord.
get a zoom in? This is crazy.
Man, you could do an upper GI so easily. Sorry.
That reminds me of that one time in band camp.
Now, I'm not entirely convinced you're just putting it down.
No,
your
it's
beard.
happening.
Holy shit,
I
it's
can see
disappearing.
his belly like inflating.
When does it come out of your butt exactly?
And now that would be a.
Oh my God.
That can't
Oh
be
my
safe.
God.
Please, Lord Jesus, don't let this pop. There's a
Yeah,
little
he beat my
gag going
record.
on right
How are you
now.
breathing?
He's not.
God. Look at that. Look at that. It's all the way in there. Look at that. Oh my God. That made me gag a little.
Throw up.
Well, it's made me gag a little bit.
Pop it!
Dude,
If you popped it, man.
if you make me throw up from swallow a balloon. Dude.
What's going on right now?
Wait, do we pull it back out? What happened?
Dude.
It comes out as a brown dog leaf.
Dude, where'd it go? Is it in your shirt? Okay, this has never happened
you
in
flush
front of
that?
me before. You're able to talk?
Yeah.
I can tell that there's something weird going on, though.
Your toilet must be clogged up.
Dude, you got to pull it out. It's freaking me out. Can you pull it out?
No, that
I'll
comes
pull it out the
later.
other end.
No!
We can't do that part on TV.
No, it
Yeah.
does not come
I
out
mean,
later.
On live TV, you can't do that.
Tell me you're playing. You're going to pull it out of your throat, right?
No.
What the fuck?
Imagine what his plumbers.
I don't even know what's happening right now.
Your toilet's clogged because we literally found hundreds of balloons
What do you
in
say
the
to
toilet.
something like that?
I mean, that's
This
the
guy
only way I
has a
can make
children's
balloon
party
animals.
every week.
Are you seriously going to shit it out later? And that's what happens?
Yeah.
That's the trick.
That's the trick.
I'm waiting for like, I can't believe this is
Did it
happening.
give you gas?
Yeah. Do you feel bloated or?
I mean, I got questions.
It's
You know,
inside
there's
your
some- there's some
stomach.
physics going on here.
You got to be able to pull it out.
Dying.
You're not going to pull it out?
I'm not good at pulling.
I'm
out.
tripping balls right now. Okay, well, I guess Captain Burton's. I don't even know what to say other than thank you, and I hope everything works out okay. You
It
know?
should come out all right.
Okay, well, I'm stunned. I'm a little worried about you right now. Mentally. It's not, the physically
not
thing.
physically, just mentally.
Yes. God damn it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Captain Burton. I didn't think something like that was going to happen.
All right, I have to ask.
Yes.
How long are the credits at the end? Because I don't want to miss the eating contest again.
Yes. The eating contest is very important to me. And I've discussed this with the higher ups.
Okay.
Which is you and Red.
Okay.
So what we're going to do right now is we're going to have an eating contest. If you guys want to, while we do this, is my vapor leaking? While we're doing, yeah, we need one volunteer. And this time,
What are
we
we
swear to
eating?
God, there's not going to be,
Nope, sorry.
Wait a second. We could actually have a whole cool thing going on. We've got hula hoop actors out here. I just noticed a hula hoop. Are you down to do some hula hoop action?
Of course she is.
Okay, she's down. And while we're doing this, do y'all want to play like a little melody or something?
Can Brenda spank the dancing girls?
Brenda can spank the dancing girls. We could have light up hula hoops while we do this. What we're going to do right now, it's completely up to you, but I would totally love you to do it. So we're going to probably get messy again because every time the Cheneys come on, shit gets crazy. So okay, we're gonna move this. So Cheneys, explain to me loudly what's gonna happen. Is somebody gonna gag or? I mean, we don't have Logan here. Okay, but it's not like something crazy like fish or. It's Cujo cuisine. Wait, like dog food?
Yes. What's this?
Real dog food? It's not real dog food.
Yes. Watch the mic.
I need some protein. Okay, so
We have 3 plates. So
I'm going to, what is this, a competition? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do it.
You are? Let's see this.
Get
out of the way.
I'm gonna do it because I love the fans. I need somebody to cheer me on because it's gonna get crazy. So, are you gonna do this really?
Where's your phone?
You don't have to do this.
I know, but I feel like I should. For
Do
some
it.
reason, I haven't done it yet. I feel like this is the least offender, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, this is the least offender because the last.
You can't use your hands. Okay.
That's not real dog food. That can't be. That can't be real dog
That
food.
smells so good.
That's okay. Now, why am I doing this? I'm going way out of my way to do this. This seems so wrong and disgusting.
It doesn't feel like anybody wins.
It makes you feel funny.
Nobody wins in a Cheney competition. I'm not gonna need this actually. It doesn't smell that bad. It kind of.
We need a puke bucket. He's vomiting.
I could probably do that. I don't know.
Is there a trash can anywhere?
Him swallow that balloon.
Trash can.
I don't know why. Why is this happening? Why are we doing this? Okay, do you want to see people?
Are we the only 3 eating?
Yes. This is just to see people throw up. Okay. He said, "Fuck no." Okay.
Come over, you gotta come over here.
While we do this,
come and cheerlead for me. Come on, come cheerlead.
While we do this, we're gonna have a beautiful hula hoop artist with her badass hula hoop do this, and a special number from our bassist is gonna play something along. I have no idea why this is happening to me in my life right now. I had a rough day at work. People are pissed off at me all day long, and so this is how to end it. My stomach is doing okay.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Are you ready?
If you're gonna spew into that.
A whole napkin? We get a whole napkin? Fuck.
Yeah, thank you very much. You might want to put that up here.
I'm doing this with my hands this time. Last time it got all over my beard, and it was.
Just pretend you're eating fast food.
It almost made me throw up looking at
watching me.
Beard.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay. Now, is this a competition to where somebody's going to win?
And what do you win?
Something.
the loser gets spanked.
Oh, the loser gets spanked by Brenda.
By Brenda!
Look at, get that camera over there.
Time for me to get spanked anyway,
Brenda is just drooling.
That fucker is ready to go.
Look at that sculpted ass.
Yeah,
What do
baby.
you do? Calisthenics all day? All right.
That's some squats.
Ready?
What kind of time do we have?
Ready?
Not ready exactly.
Set!
Oh God, oh God.
Go! Go, go, go! Oh my God! Come on in.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh my God!
Put your face in it.
Oh my God!
Oh no, man. I don't know if I can swallow this.
Don't spit it
I
out.
don't know if I can swallow it.
automatic.
I'm having a hard time. Why do dogs eat this bullshit?
Taco Bell. Stop talking. No one can hear you.
It does kind of taste like Taco Bell a little bit.
Oh, you're cheating.
I can't do it. My mind won't let me do it. I need like water. We need water. I can't. Okay. Cheney is the winner. Cheney is the winner. Okay. Cheney is the winner. Okay. I need like. Where's that? Do you have a napkin? Really?
Yeah, I do.
I can't do it. I'm done. I'm out. That's not. We got a bag of weed. We're good.
You're good.
I can't do it. it. Cheney, you win, goddammit. This is disgusting. Sick and tired of puking on TV. Okay.
He's the first in line every time you are.
I will gladly take a spanking. I have.
So will I, dude. I would have took a spanking before I started, really.
I don't know.
That's horrible.
I want to move on from.
You're the worst kind of masochist. You're lying masochists.
I need like some scope or something. Okay, we got 3 minutes. Is that what's happening? 3 minutes. Okay, I'm taking my
Got it on
spanking.
TV this week.
Woo! Okay.
I honestly feel lucky that I was dancing during that. I didn't have to watch that. Smell.
Okay, look.
It's so dry.
First,
so dry.
Dude.
It tastes like alcohol.
See me after this.
First, thank you for spanking me.
Anytime.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out to Zombie Life TV.
Yeah.
We love everybody. I'm sorry that the show is so disgusting, but it's good for ratings. Okay.
I'm not sorry.
I will gladly take a spanking from Brenda. Now be careful. I've only had 2 enemas this week. It's called a high colonic. Your skin is soft.
Brenda.
Okay, now be easy, because last time I left like a bruise. My wife asked me about it. Come on now. Just nice and easy. Just easy. Oh! Oh! It hurts so bad. Oh. God. Okay.
Was it you that mentioned the dust coming off the pants?
I know
Who
that
was
this is for TV, but
well, his did the same thing.
now be easy. Dude, it really hurts.
Yeah.
It's not like a pretend hurt. It's like a
Come
real
on,
pain.
bend over.
I think I'm
Why don't you
bleeding.
go easy on him?
It's kind of got like a residual return. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to Zombie Life TV. Thank you, Pussy Factory, for everything that you do. Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this T-shirt! Look at this T-shirt! Where am I at? Oh God damn it! Look at this! Fuck. Look at this T-shirt! It's over here. Check this! Check this out! Pussy Factory! Everybody on Zombie Life TV. Welcome to the panel.